Ryan, why do we have to wear our sunglasses at night?
We're not blocking out sun, so I wouldn't call them sunglasses. We're blocking out artificial blue light. So the sun has it has the full spectrum of light in it, and that includes a lot of blue light. And that's what you're getting during the day, is a whole lot of blue light spectrum. But when the sun goes down, we're designed to not be taking in blue light. And that's what tells our body to rest and recover and turn on all these different hormones. And that's where your circadian rhythm comes in, is, you know, your body's tuned up to the sun and the moon and the earth in general. But when you throw in all this artificial blue light, like when the sun goes down, you're not supposed to be getting that light, but now all of a sudden we're, you know, putting light into our environment that we shouldn't be getting. Now that throws everything out of whack. Biggest, most notable thing about that is it completely throws off your melatonin production. Everyone knows melatonin for just, that's the sleep hormone. That's how you go to sleep. And one, we want our kids to be getting a very good sleep, obviously. But two, melatonin is also very anti-cancer. And there's a whole ton of studies on getting blue light when you're not supposed to. That's linked to higher cancer rates, more aggressive cancer, and cancer coming back, and so on and so forth. So we obviously don't want that.
No, of course we don't want that. That is super scary. We have our blue blockers, but the kids don't have any. What are we going to do?
I mean, one, that's what the red lights are for. That's why we turn the red lights on when the sun goes down and turn off the white lights, is so they're not getting any blue spectrum out of those white lights, because the red lights only produce blue spectrum. But that doesn't answer the what happens when we open the fridge, if we turn on a computer or a TV screen, or leave the house, or just the light from our neighbors, or their lights, all that stuff. They do need their own glasses, and I just discovered Biohacked actually makes kids glasses. They're really, really curved around the sides, so they block out light you're getting in from the sides, which these don't even really do, and neither do yours. So that's awesome. We should get those. And what I'm actually finding out lately in terms of what light you want to block out is it's not blue is the main offender, but also green and even some other spectrums can be a problem. So the Biohacked glasses are actually, they're red lenses, whereas mine and yours are orange, like amber lenses, which block out the blue but don't take care of the green. But these Biohacked ones are red, so they actually take care, they get rid of everything besides just the red spectrum.
Well, it sounds like I need to order those right now. We just got this package from Biohacked. If you guys have been watching our videos for a while, you know that when the sun goes down, the red lights come on. However, knowing that we can't always be in control of our lights, and even in our own home, we do occasionally use blue lights at nighttime. I have a really hard time doing dishes in red light. I can't see a darn thing! And so from time to time, the kids are just exposed to junk light. Now, Ryan and I both each have our own pair of special blue blocking glasses. Mine are Swannies, Ryan's are just called blue blockers, but the kids did not have their own pair of blue blocking glasses until now. So the Biohacked brand we chose for the kids because unlike the Swannies and the blue blockers, they are actually red instead of orange, which means that they're blocking out not only blue light, but green light as well. They also close up the sides a little bit more. You'll see on my Swannies that they're actually pretty open. All right, enough of that. Let's unbox these. So just for comparison's sake, I am going to leave Ryan's glasses and my glasses on the table here so that you can see what they look like. Keep in mind that both of these glasses are kids' glasses. We got these for Channing and for Ryder. Maybe I'll cut it. Okay. Might as well open both of them. So like I was explaining before, these are red instead of orange. Biohacked actually makes a pair for daytime, looking at junk light, computers, or if you're in the hospital, there's fluorescent light everywhere. You might want to get a pair of their day walkers because those are actually more on the orange spectrum, like the Swannies, Swanwicks. These are for nighttime. You can definitely see here on the side how that's going to block out any side light on the kids. I don't have a big head, but these are definitely made for kids. Whoa, everything is red. Wow. Okay. Between you and me, I was actually going to keep my Swanwicks for nighttime because I didn't want to spend any more money on myself, but holy moly. The red is incredible, and I can see how it's actually filtering out everything. Unlike the orange glasses, which I've always felt let in a little bit of junk light. So I may have to spring for a pair myself, which means of course Ryan will need a pair too. Now we're looking at 4 new pairs of glasses. Luckily, I think that they're on sale right now. I will post a link in the description. But so far so good. First test run will be tonight.
And the red lights I was telling Teddy about earlier are actually a very specific kind of red light. They are LEDs that they use red diodes. So most LED lights, when you get an LED light bulb, it's a blue diode that then has some phosphors over it, and those phosphors kind of make it more into that white color instead of just a bright blue. But LEDs also come in red and they come in green. So certain manufacturers, actually this is the only one that I found, make an LED bulb with red diodes. Even if you just search red light bulb on Amazon, most of the bulbs you'll find are actually blue diodes because they're easier to get. That's what everyone's making now, is blue diodes. And then they just have a red coating on the bulb itself. But these things actually use red diodes, so red spectrum is the only thing being produced, and there's no blue spectrum at all. So that's what we use. And we will post a link to those specific bulbs in the description as well. That manufacturer also makes a similar bulb that kind of looks the same, but it uses blue diodes, so be sure to do the one that we post in the link. And this is our primary blue light line of defense, is the bulbs. The glasses are a must as well, just because, you know, like we said, every time you open the fridge or a closet or you want to go somewhere, there's blue light everywhere. You can't get away from it. They even had studies where they exposed people's skin to it, but their eyes couldn't see it. And their body still reacted to the blue light just based off their skin being exposed to it. So yeah, that being said, we do try to light up the house with red light after the sun goes down. We always end up wearing the glasses for a good chunk of time during the night just to mitigate any blue light exposure that we happen to be getting beyond that. You know, computer, maybe Ryder's watching some of his music on the TV. We even have light coming in from the neighbors and cars driving by and so on and so forth. And the neighbors all think we're crazy for the red lights anyway. Between the red light and the glasses, we're pretty well covered.